Hello, my name is Megan Once, and I am currently seeking the position of a teacher or a media coordinator. I wanted to spend the next few minutes to tell and show you a little bit more about me. I am currently entering my 7th year in education. My first 2 years were spent in the classroom. I was a 3rd grade and then a 1st grade teacher. I worked in an A+ School of the Arts, and we had a population of about 1,000 students. As a classroom teacher, I had anywhere from 21 to 26 students, and I was responsible for planning and instructing each subject area. And I would use a wide variety of resources and motivational strategies to meet instructional goals and to engage my students. While I was in the classroom, I liked using a lot of project-based learning and thematic units, and I enjoy this, and I think the students do too, because they learn best through hands-on experiences using multisensory perspectives. So we did a lot of arts and crafts, and we did a lot of acting things out and readers theater. I really enjoyed my time in the classroom, and I always strive to create a balanced classroom environment that met the needs of all learners. I graduated from Appalachian State University in December of 2014, and then I assumed my first media coordinator position, and that was in a K-5 school, and we had approximately 800 students. At this school, I operated on a semi-flexible schedule, and I would service K2 on a fixed schedule on a regular weekly rotation, and then I would push out into the 3-5 classrooms in collaboration with teachers and whatever they were working on. While I was at this school, I hosted several large events that promoted reading. For example, I hosted a Star Wars Reads Day, which is a global event, and it celebrates the joy of reading through Star Wars themed activities like contests and crafts and read-alouds. I also would hold a week-long Read Across America celebration that encouraged everyone to read. And we would do things like a school-wide readathon, and everybody in the school would dress up as book characters, and then we would parade through the halls. It was a lot of fun, and there were always lots of crazy costumes. Throughout the year, I would also hold smaller, intermittent events, such as a school-wide book swap and a pumpkin book character contest in the fall. While I was at this school, I was responsible for maintaining, analyzing, and developing accelerated reader quarterly goals and celebrations for the entire school as well. I also hosted a Battle of the Books with students where we had about 12 students on a team, and we would read 18 books, chapter books, and those were predetermined by the state. And then we would practice those books and go to competition against other schools. After my husband transitioned out of the military, we relocated to the mountains of North Carolina, and I obtained my current media coordinator position. Right now I work at a school called Clyde Elementary, and it's a K-5 school, and we serve a student body of about 550 students. For the past 3 years, I've managed the library program here at Clyde, and I operate on a mandated fixed schedule, but I've still found time to push into the classrooms and collaborate with the core teachers. I've also hosted several large events here at Clyde as well, such as a Living Max Museum, and that's where our entire 5th grade researched figures from the Revolutionary War era, and they developed a speech to deliver as they donned costumes that likened them to the person of interest. And I did this in collaboration with the 5th grade teachers, and it was extremely successful, and we had a great turnout from the community on the night of our Living Wax Museum. I also worked really closely with 3rd grade teachers and students to host a literacy fair this year, which is similar to a science fair with trifold board displays, but instead of science, it showcases the students' favorite books through the use of story elements. And then the students would stand beside their boards and they would discuss the book with other students that walked by, trying to encourage them to read their book. My other responsibilities at Clyde have included being the webmaster of our school website and the administrator and sole contributor on other social media platforms. After 6 months in the media coordinator position here at Clyde, I was promoted to team chair, and I have been responsible for leading my team in effective implementation of our school's programs. I also hold technology professional development sessions for our entire staff on a monthly basis. And in my first year at Clyde, I successfully implemented our very first Makerspace program here. And this space has had so much great feedback from students and staff and parents and just the community in general. And it's been an amazing opportunity to create this. I love watching the students explore and experiment in a variety of ways that aren't usually offered in a traditional library setting. As the media coordinator here and at my other school, I've strived to make sure that I maintain open and equitable access to all of our resources. And I have recently finished genrifying our collection here, which has been extremely successful. The students and staff have praised the new layout, and they love how quickly they can locate text that interests them. I've also developed and implemented summer programs while here at Clyde for the past 2 years that invite our students and community to visit the library for activities and snacks and crafts and check out during the summer months. In my past 4 years as a media coordinator at both schools, I have researched and successfully secured over $15,000 in grant money for the library programs. One of the grants that I was rewarded was a $5,000 grant, and it allowed me to purchase a classroom set of virtual reality headsets, and those have been a huge hit among our students and teachers. I pour my heart and soul into my teaching, whether it's in the classroom or in the school library. Last year, I was lucky enough to be named Clyde Elementary School's Teacher of the Year, which has been an amazing adventure and was such a huge honor. I take teaching very seriously, as well as the lives of my students, academically, emotionally, just the whole child in general. I would love an opportunity to meet with you and see what I can offer your school. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. Have a great day.